got some quite sad news for you all. This is really sad for me, because over the last week, or the last couple of days actually, had 2 deaths. 2 deaths in my stove family. If you've watched our last episode of Series 3, you'll have saw the fireball on the naughty bench with the copy Trangia destroying itself. That wasn't good. But then something else happened, which was even more saddening, I guess. Yes, saddening. You've heard me on this channel advocating the Lotus Grill. Originally, we had a purpley plummy one, and eventually we got a lot of use out of that one, but eventually the switch and the fan just didn't work anymore, and couldn't get the repair parts at that point, couldn't fix it. So it went to grill heaven. And then lovely Sarah and Martin bought us a new one, a blue one, and we haven't actually used it that much, to be honest. But guess what? That spat its dummy as well. Yeah, and we kind of thought, I love me Lotus Grills, but you know what? For 2 of them to have the same fault, and they've got a circuit board in them, so that's what's probably gone. I thought, I'm not buying another Lotus Grill. I can't buy another Lotus Grill because they're anyway, because we got the larger one, the extra large one. And they're like 150 to 180 pound, depending on what one you get. And I thought, well, that's just going to do the same thing, surely. Maybe after 6 months, maybe after a year. Yeah, so I'm quite saddened. I told my mum about it when I went down to see her today, and she felt sorry for her son. She put her arm around me and said, son, I've saved a little bit of money, and here it is, you go and buy yourself a new stove, this was going to be a new Trangia. Before I could say no, she'd give me £100 and chucked us out the door, pretty much. Bless us. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So I went to Ultimate Outdoors to buy a Trangia triangle. That's what I thought I'd get for now, to replace the Trangia. I thought we'll sort something out about the Lotus Grill later. And they had none in stock. And I didn't want to buy another full Trangia cook set, and I didn't want just the stove either. I wanted the Trangia triangle, or I think there's a Trangia mini cook set. And I thought, well, that'd be okay if you've done little walkabouts and stuff like that. But no, none in stock. And while I was in there, we were looking at another stove. It's a bit unfaithful to the alcohol stoves. And I looked at something more enticing, something that used a special kind of briquette, or it could use normal briquettes, so more like a barbecue thing, a little bit more like the Lotus Grill. And I looked at the price, and it was £123. And I thought, well, I actually don't know enough about this grill to actually just buy it off the shelf. So off back to the boat we tootled, and then I just watched a little video. Well, actually, I looked at a description. I lied. I didn't look at a video. I looked at a description. Excuse me. Oh, getting a bit of burpage going on. So I viewed a bit of more of a description of it, and then I kind of understand what it is. I still don't fully understand what it is, this beautiful new stove. So I looked at my wife and I said, we need a replacement. We need a replacement for our Lotus Grill. So I went out, jumped in the car, got myself back down to the, I don't know, shopping place and bought it. Shall I show you what I bought? Yes, I have been wooed by the Cobb Pro. And I bought a barbecue plate for it as well, and some Cobb cobblestones. Goodness knows how to use it, but shall we have a go? Shall we unpack it and see what's in the box? I'll be absolutely honest, I honestly don't know what is in these boxes. Let's have a look. Let's do an unpack then, yeah? let's have an unpack. Got a couple of cameras on, so I hope one of them's going to keep me in view. Like that can wait for a moment. That can wait for a moment. So we're going to look at the main box. Right then. Oh, so exciting. Out of the way. Oh, there we are then. I thought there was supposed to be a bag in here with it somewhere. Obviously not. Well, that's one thing I'm a bit irritated about. It doesn't seem to come with a bag. I saw it online and it did come with a bag, so that seems a bit strange. So I'm guessing that's the base. I'm guessing this is the next bit. Is that going there? On some bouncy grommets. That's quite cool. I'm guessing this is the burn thing. So that will go inside there. And you'll put your bricks in there. Now we've got the big pot here. There was a bag, I was lying. Look everybody, there is. Lee's going to jog the cameras now because she's sitting down. There's a top plate that goes on there. Look. Little handle. Ooh. And I think you use this for this, look, to get this up, like that. And also for the little charcoal thing. So you put the charcoal thing in there. That on there. We've got a manual. So stick them in there. And I'm guessing this is the lid. There's the lid. Wow! Doesn't that look cool? That does actually look really quite cool, doesn't it? And I say this is the bag. I'm happy there was a bag with it. There needs to be a bag with it. Now we're going to pack this away again because it looks bigger than the bag now. Anyway, a bag. I shall put that in here for now. What I'll do now, everybody, is I'll read the instructions. We might have a little go at this. It's quite exciting, isn't it? It's like shock absorbed. I can feel rubbers. Definitely. There we go. Nice, these things here, look. You have to look in that one. How cool is that? Well, it seems quite good. Just for a reference, these stones, I'm not going to bother, you'll see me doing this when I light it properly, but basically it's one stone that goes in here. It's almost like a big charcoal brick, and you light that, and within 5-7 minutes it's ready to cook. And one of these bricks will last 2 hours apparently. And you can also get on top of this, you can get a basket type thing that will sit in there instead of this one. Okay, so this is obviously for just cooking normal stuff, putting your lid on, yeah. But then if you get this other basket thing that will, instead of this sitting on here, it's like a bigger version of this, okay, and on that you can cook a chicken, seriously, and it stays cool. So when this is lit, I should be able to lift it if I wanted to. Wouldn't recommend that. There we go. Now, do we cook on it tonight? Or shall it be a bugger and make you wait till the next episode? We'll see. Now then, upon further inspection, you saw I've got the barbecue bit, which turns this more into the Lotus Grill type thing, because you won't need the lid. Okay, so you take that off, and we've got this, the normal cook plate, and we've got the normal one for this. Okay, you can put normal briquettes in that, but for it to be a barbecue, obviously you want the heat to be wider. So you get an extended plate which goes in here. So now that's pretty much all the way to the edges. And then this other piece here turns it into a Lotus Grill basically. So now you can just cook on there over coals. I don't think you're allowed to put this lid on there while you're doing that. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm sure I saw that. And again, this little handle just goes in these two holes here and you can lift it up. If you need to put some more fuel in. Well, I think it looks like a quite good system, so I'm quite excited about having a go with it. I love stoves, I do. Proper love stoves and cooking stuff. We're definitely going to have to do a roast chicken out on the cut somewhere or in the woods, aren't we? We're going to have to do it. Bye for now. You didn't honestly think that we weren't going to have a cook on it. Cook on it this evening. Cool. Need to watch me words there, don't I, everybody? Yeah. We're not going to do the barbecue. We're going to just try and see what the... I guess it's a little bit like baking it. So we're just going to do it on this tray tonight. But first of all, what I've got to do, according to the instructions, is to grease it up. You're supposed to use non-stick spray. I don't even know what that is. So we're just going to use vegetable oil. I guess it's just to stop any debris. What else can you do? We will see if we can find some non-stick spray for next time. As long as we give it a good clean this time, I guess it'll be fine, won't it? So, I shall give it a good old greasing and then we'll get back to you. Not sure whether you really need to grease this bit because this is going to have the charcoal thing in. But we will do this plate as well. Might as well, innit? Both sides. There we are then. Good enough for me. Don't think you have to worry about the lid, do you? I'll give it a little bit of a skingle inside. There we go. I've got some on the naughty bench. Right then. Shall I light it? Yeah, we'll light it. We'll go for it. So what you just saw earlier, what we bought, was these, were they cobbstones? Yeah, cobblestone. So, bear with me. I'll just try and undo one. I've got blooming greasy hands now, which isn't going to help trying to get the box undone. Oh, I should have got me knife, shouldn't I? There we go. Sorry about that, everybody. Took a moment. And here is a cobblestone. That's a cracking name, isn't it? I like that. So basically, just take it out. This is like a big piece of charcoal, to be honest with you. You just stick it in there. Let's show that camera there. And what we're going to do now, just dispose of this for a moment. Bear with me. And I have got a lighter somewhere. I put it somewhere, didn't I? You saw me with that lighter, didn't you, a moment ago? There it is. Put that out of the way. There's a couple of ways of doing this. I've seen some people, because I've had a look at a couple of videos, some people just light it from underneath, but I'm not. I'm going to do it how I've read it in the manual. So just get it lit like this. There we go. Now we just leave the thing to do its thing. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes. And I'll get back to you in a few minutes. Got a bit of smoke going now, boys and girls. Let's have a little looky under. You've got to let that keep going till it stops smoking, which takes around 5 minutes. then everything's getting hot already. It was a bit of a bugger to light, I'll be honest. I was trying to light it with one of these tiny little lighters, and you need a proper, whether they're pistol type, because you've got to keep a light on that for 60 seconds. So you need something that ain't gonna burn your fingers. So my thumb's a little bit sore, everybody. But there you go, we've got it lit. Leave that for 10 or so minutes and we'll start cooking on it properly. It's getting pretty hot now, girls and boys. So let's just show you what's going on under there. There you go, that's the cobblestone. And that to me looks hot enough to start cooking. I can feel the heat off it. It stopped smoking. So now apparently that gives us 2 hours of cooking. So we'll see. Shall we stick something on it? Woohoo! Well, it sounds good, doesn't it, everybody? Let's let them seal. We'll quickly turn them over. So the first two things we put on there, they're pork and chicken, because you know we got to make sure they're cooked through, don't we? Straight over with those, straight over with those. Blimey! That looks all right already, girls and boys. Look at that. And what we're actually going to do, I haven't made this clear from the start, have I? I'm going to cook these two bits first. Okay. And then we'll do the burgers last, because I want to see how long this actually does last. Is it really going to be the 2 hours? Or is that bullshit? Right then. So this is the first round of cooking, everybody. I don't know whether to look at that camera or that camera. But we're going to stick the old lid on for a sec. There we go. We'll let this do its thing. I'll get back to you in a minute. I just can't help myself. I have to lift the lid. Look at a little bit of steam coming out, look. So this is what's going to make it... Ow, it's quite hot and moist. Let's have a little looky, shall we? Let's put that down there. Right, everybody. Oh, look at that. That's looking good, isn't it, everybody? So remember, this isn't barbecue. This is... I don't even know, it's a bit like steaming and baking. I don't know what it is. But look at it, it smells gorgeous. I think this is going to be so juicy. Probably juicier than Maggie. Because remember, Maggie's so juicy. I think we're there, everybody. It's looking good to me, to be fair. Okay, and now we're going to do the test to see if we can now cook a couple of burgers as well after we've done all that. And I'm going to sip some, whatever these are, coloured things around them, and let them do their thing for the next 10 or 15 minutes. Woohoo! You're being put on the spot now, Lee. Want your honest opinion?
Oh yeah, delicious. Very moist. I'll go away, what? A bit chopped enough. I'm on the wobbly part of the table.
Is it nice? Seriously?
Lovely.
Different than barbecue? That's not burnt to death. Is it moister?
Yeah, it's not burnt to death. More moist.
Fabulous.
But
Tasty?
still a bit of colouring.
Excellent.
Thank you. Very, very tasty.
Well, that seems like a success so far. I'm going to have a taste of mine.
Well done.
Now, of course, I'm the fussy one. So let's see what this is like. Chicken first. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. That's absolutely delicious. No, that's really nice. I wouldn't say it's like barbecue because it's not burnt to death. But it's tender, it's moist, it's tasty. And cooking outside with one brick of pebble dash or whatever it's called. Yeah, no, seriously impressed with that. Right, let's taste the chop. These aren't the best chops, to be fair. You know what you get, don't you, when you buy barbecue stuff. That's lovely. No, that's lovely. It's a fair play. Impressed so far. Let's see if these burgers cook, shall we? Well, I'll be honest, we're both full as an egg, aren't we, Lee Lawson?
Yes, I know, I think 4 chops was too many.
Yeah, but now we've got burgers as well.
I know. I know.
So we're going to see, this is obviously what I would call the second cook. Let's take the lid off, see if they're done. Reveal. Oh. Well, I'll tell you what, they look good. They're obviously pulling off, yeah, I said pulling off, some of the stuff that was on this grill plate. Look at the old sweet thing, is I doing, look all right. Sorry, I'm doing bad camera work here. That looks all right. Right, we're going to serve this up. Sorry, I'm doing me left-handed. I'm not good left-handed. I'm sure we'll work it out there. There you go. Oh, there's one for Lee Lawson. There's one for me. Look at that. Have a couple of these doodle-doodles. And you know what? I know straight away. I'll lift the lid up in a minute. Sorry, this is poor camera work. But let's have a little looky. This is hard because this is left-handed. Let's just see what that cobblestone or whatever they called it is doing. There's absolutely plenty of life in there. But I have to say, that bowl looks covered.
Oh, no.
That's going to be a nightmare. But Lee's going to do that, aren't you, Lee? And she'll get back and tell you how easy or bad this was to clear up. But that has definitely got at least another hour if we wanted to. So that's amazing.
Seems a shame to waste it.
It does, yeah. Should we cook a chicken? Well, we'll let that all do its thing. But we do kind of understand. Yeah, that there's no doubt that will burn for 2 hours. So I'm quite impressed. Quite impressed so far. Lee will give you the final verdict on the clear up. Say bye, Lee.
Bye, Lee.
Well, look, everybody. I mean, we've finished our food, both courses, and that is still lit, proper lit, isn't it, everybody? I would say that's definitely got at least an hour left. There you go.
Right, well, me being a tight arse and just thinking, well, it's, might be wasting the fuel that we have left. We've got 2 crumpets left, even though we're really full.
I'm so full.
I know, but I was just thinking maybe we could just toast them and then see what happens, just to use the rest of the fuel. We can have them for pudding with jam.
Okay.
Do I put the lid on?
If you want.
Or leave them like that? I don't know. We'll try it with the lid for a couple of minutes and then see what happens. Bye. Ooh, let's have a look. See if they're... I haven't timed it. I forgot to... Ow. Oh, they're hot though. I normally do crumpets for extra time, but we'll, you know, because they're never done in the first pop-up of a regular toaster. Sorry, I've got the hums. So we'll leave it for a few more minutes. Excellent. Oh, here we go. Oh, see, that's all right. Splendid. Paul just likes butter on his. I can't.
You're such a liar. She just said to me, we've got to make people believe you just like butter on it. And that's just nonsense, because what I actually like on there is syrup, right?
Yeah, but syrup's naughty.
Right?
As you're diabetic.
She just ate all the syrup.
But, oh, I think you have eaten all the syrup, and there was a tiny bit left. So I had it on my breakfast with my banana and my shredded wheat yesterday. There's not skullduggery at all.
She ate the last of the syrup and didn't replace it. That's.
Well, I only finished it yesterday and I haven't been in the shop.
Telling me that I have to take you. And look what she's going to do. She's going to have butter and jam.
Yeah, but then he said he don't like jam, so.
I don't like jam. No.
Well, your loss. This is nice jam.
Let's see what you think. Right,
It's
pencil
hot.
There's a
Lovely.
taste of chops
Toasted
and burgers.
chops and chicken. I love them.
All right, yeah?
Lovely.
Right.
Splendid.
So, as I say, the last test is cleaning. We'll get back to you in a moment. Bye.
And it's still burning, so we need to find something else to cook.
No, can't. Look. Goodness me. We can't cook anymore.
I know. Well, it's taken me 20 minutes to clean this, so it was easy to clean, they said. It wasn't that easy, although there was a few bits stuck on there, but, you know, I've got it off as much as I can. So that goes back in there. This again, I mean, I suppose it will be discoloured because it's been cooked on, so, you know. The lid was the easiest to clean, but obviously that didn't have, although that's still got a bit of cooking stainage in there, so this is probably easier, although the black bits filled the holes, which was a bit strange, so then I had to, and I did use a bit of a scourer on the reverse side, but as you can see it's a little bit scratched, but then I didn't want to use it on this surface, but so yeah, it wasn't that easy, but anyway, it's done. And but then the Lotus Grill wasn't easy either, so I don't think any of these barbecuey things are. So anyway, we are now at the end of this challenge, so please like and press the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and also press for the notification so you'll get notificated. Please give us a hand as we're trying so hard with this 30-day challenge. So and we'll see you same time tomorrow in the next one. Love you. Bye.
Bye.